This is one of the vibrant place of Bujumbura. This is Kamenge on the market area. Actually very busy place on normal days. Just walking around and watching the suburbs of Bujumbura. As you can see, it's always been like a crowded people everywhere. We have to drive slow and carefully because a lot of people walking around, cars, bicycles, motorcycles, everything is really mixed at the same time. Kamenge suburb in Bujumbura. It's a very populated suburb of Uburundi, and people here living with the commerce and a commerce that I'll call a survived commerce, selling small things, shoes, small shoes, fruits. More churches, somehow sites. Protestants, believers, Catholics, and a small percentage of Muslims as well. Passing through a church and people are singing. Very crowded places, and as you can see here, nobody is using a mask over here. Nobody is using a mask. It's so crowded, as you can see, all along. There's no any kind of restriction, any use of mask, any kind of use of protection, or nobody's talking about COVID or Corona here in Bujumbura. And everywhere it's like a crowded. There's another church over here. Churches are from every corner of Bujumbura. And I don't know that it's I don't know if it's a positive sign for development. I don't know. Just give you a space to comment. Yes, this is Samy-well TV in Bujumbura. Samy-well TV channel online. It's a very new channel, and we are still waiting for how we're going to be working.
Woke up this morning, following the songs of a woman. Thank So let's go one more time for any more good with on. Narilavikiye, umuvinyo, narilavikiye. Ina tijinire iyo mari iyo mata ya mari yose ya kariye. Ina tijinire iyo mari iyo mata ya mari yose ya kariye. Ina tijinire iyo mari iyo mata. Rukitura gusenga ukatugabira. Twese hamwe turagusenga ukatugarira. Umukate nari nabikwiye, umuvinyu nari nabikwiye. Inatikiri wikamera amashyi menshi menshi menshi. Simone yananiye. Simone
ahantu muri contre jour tewe
Muri contre jour nyene.
rwankunda bafitiye
Santa gusanga nyene bari. Agetse mu mashini. Shiki. Gado, tizama huko.
Simbona.
Yeah, this is my report from Bujumbura on the behalf of Samy-well TV in Bujumbura, and I'm just listening to Mr. Champagne, one of the famous singer of Bujumbura, featuring with Mr. another big artist of Burundi that they call Big Fizzo. Yeah, this is Bujumbura, and I'm just spending my time here on my vacation and make some video covering the situation in Bujumbura on the behalf of Samy-well TV online. Right now I'm in the place they call Kwasioni place in Bujumbura. There's a lot of commercial activities of here on normal days, but today is Sunday and there's not a lot that happen because it's a holiday. So many offices and businesses are just closed. In the normal days, it will always be very busy, crowded, and a lot of cars, motorcycles. Yeah.
C'est la force qui fonce et toutes les forces qui les ont pas forcées.
Yeah, right now having some good time in my vacation in Bujumbura. And right now I'm driving from the beach side of Bujumbura, coming from Uzuri Beach. And there's a lot of nice places over here. And right now I'm on my way back to the city. Yeah, it's very good in Bujumbura, and actually the way people are living over here, you will never think that there is corona pandemic in the world. People, they are really enjoying their time regardless, not showing concern over the spreading of corona. And people just, you don't see any sign of the existence of corona. I wonder what is really. And I've been visiting places, you find crowds of people, and they'll never see somebody using any kind of protection or a mask, or people, they just don't care, and you don't hear stories of corona spreading. And I don't know what this, I don't know if my criticism will just somehow say that there's no corona in Burundi or in Africa. But yes, there is corona. There is really people dying of corona, but the impact, you don't see it in the population. I don't know why. Yeah. So that's a fact. It's a fact in Bujumbura. People are really enjoying and enjoying their time. You find there's ceremonies everywhere. And normally Burundians are Christians, and you find on Sundays there's crowds of people in churches everywhere, and nobody's using really mask or any kind of protection against the COVID-19. That's a reality. That's a reality of this place, and yeah. And I enjoy that. I enjoy to be in this town, and at the same time I'm a little bit worried myself, because I know the impact of corona in some other places in the world, like Europe, in America, and South America. Yeah. So I have to, everything I'm doing it with the precaution, because I know what will mean for me if I can be contaminated with this disease. So I have to be very careful with everything I'm doing. But it's almost, again, it's almost impossible. And the first days when I was walking around using my mask, people were really looking at me, and everybody could just understand that I was a foreigner in this country. And some people even could just directly talk to me and tell me, why are you using the mask? Because there's no corona over here. Corona is in the overseas, not here in Africa, not here in Burundi. That's what I always hear from people saying that. So yeah, that's the way it is. And it's very sunny over here, very, very sunny. And you find people are struggling with life, people are working hardly, and economically there must be an impact also of corona, because many people will just tell you that they've lost their jobs, they've lost their activities that provide them, that support them financially. Yeah. And then yes, this is Samy-well from Bujumbura.